It's a very disappointing result. Incumbent governments quite often get results like that mid-term, but I do understand that voters are frustrated, they're impatient for change. And I came into politics, late in life as it happens, to fight for change for those people who need it, the people who need an NHS that works for them, to be able to get a doctor's appointment when they need it, to get the money they need in their pockets to pay their bills, and to have a decent and better life. And I will keep on fighting for those people for as long as I've got breath in my body. I will also fight against the extremes in politics, on the right and the left, parties who want to tear our country apart. The Labour Party is the only party that unite our country and our communities, and we will line up together in that fight against the extremes of the left and the right for the values that we believe in. We were elected into government to change millions of lives for the better. That's why we've already passed the Renters' Rights Act, better rights for renters that haven't been there for a generation. That's why we've passed the Employment Rights Act to give working people better rights at work. That's why we've invested in the NHS to bring our waiting list down. That's why we're giving a pay rise to the lowest paid in our society and making sure that people have the opportunities for them and their families. It is very easy for other parties to identify the grievance. That's the easy bit. The hard yards is providing the solution and turning the country around to improve the lives of millions of people. That is the mission, that is what we had a mandate to do, and that's what I'm laser focused on.
Okay, that was a left-wing party.
The entire Labour Party, the entire movement came together to fight a positive campaign about bringing our communities and our country together. And we were fighting two parties, Reform on the right, with their politics of hatred and division, the Greens on the left with their politics of getting out of NATO in the middle of the conflict with Ukraine, of legalising all drugs, including heroin and crack cocaine, to give to adults. They are the extremes in politics. They can identify the grievances. It's only Labour that can unite the country and communities, and only Labour that's rolling up its sleeves and getting on the hard yards, which is actually how do we turn this around, providing the solutions. That's what we're focused on.
Two final questions. Were you wrong to block Andy Burnham? Is there any bit of you that regrets that decision?
We had an excellent candidate in this by-election, and every single person who went campaigning, and I thank the candidate and I thank every single person who went campaigning for their positivity, and that we had an excellent candidate, absolutely rooted in her community. But we were fighting the extremes of the right and the extremes of the left. We are changing lives. That's what we came into politics to do, to fight for the people who need better lives, not just identify the grievances, not just tear our communities apart, but provide the solutions and unite the country.
Final question. You blocked Andy Burnham. We know this because he wanted to be Prime Minister. But Wes Streeton is also readying his campaign. We all know it. His disloyalty to you is visible from space. You still want to sack him?
I think you're underestimating just how the party came together to fight in this campaign. We had hundreds of campaigners there every single day. We had many visits from the Parliamentary Labour Party. The party pulled together because we knew what we were fighting for, the values we came into politics to fight for, and that is to improve the lives of people who don't just want better lives for themselves and their family, but deserve better lives.
So you give me the answer.
We are going to fight for what we believe in. I came into politics late in life. I came in for one purpose only, and that was to improve the lives of people who want their lives improved, want a decent life for them and their family, who want a health service that's there for them when they need it, who want a doctor when they actually need a doctor's appointment, who want more money in their pockets so they can pay their bills, who want to ensure that their families have the opportunities that they should have. I came in to fight for them. I'll continue to fight for them, and I will not stop fighting the extremes of politics, the extreme in the right in Reform, the extreme of the left in the Green Party, for the decent values that I believe are our country and will take us forward.